everyone, it is me, Sammy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you're having an amazing day, whatever it is that you are doing. As you can see behind me, Asda has just dropped off my weekly food shop, so it's time to do another weekly food shop haul. We're going to be running through exactly what I got, how much I spent, and what meals I'm planning to make this week. So if you do enjoy this video, guys, please consider smashing the thumbs up and subscribing down below. And without further ado, let's dive into it. It's another beautiful Sunday morning with the sun pouring through the back door, so if the light fluctuates throughout the video, I do apologise, guys. But yeah, let's run through first how much I spent on this week's food shop. So on average, guys, I do normally have a budget of around £100, but I do try to get as far under that as I can each week. But the maximum I sort of would want to go would be £100. That's for me and my 3 children. I have 2 sons that are 9 and 12 years old, and I have a daughter that's 20 months old. And yeah, that covers everything that we're going to eat throughout the entire week. Breakfast, lunches, dinners, snacks, as well as anything that we need for the house as well, guys. So for this week, our subtotal was £91.94. With multi-buy savings at Asda, we saved £4.13, which meant the total that we actually had to pay for this week was £87.81, which I am so happy with. I've been really smart this week, making sure that I'm buying exactly what I need for meals and not going too much over, but there were a couple of treats that I've treated myself to as well. But yeah, guys, I've just really made the most of the multi-buy savings this week, like the 2 for X amount or whatever it is. I definitely made the most of those this week, so that's why I feel like I've saved quite a lot of money. The Asda Rewards Scan to Win is back as well. It's currently not letting me play the game at the moment because I do like to show you guys what I win as well, but it's not letting me access the game yet because it's still saying my order's on the way. It hasn't updated, so I'll check again at the end of this video and we'll just have to wait and see. If not, I'll pin it in the comments to show you what I won on the Scan to Win. Let's start off, guys, with my frozen items. So the last 2 weeks I've had no frozen items, but I needed a restock of a couple of things, so we do have some frozen bits this week, so let's dive into those and then get them put away before they defrost. I've got 3 frozen items this week and they're all going to be used for the same dinner. So I've got 20 thick pork sausages. This of course isn't going to do just one dinner. I'll do one dinner this week, then I'll keep the rest in the freezer for another week and another dinner. But I'm going to be using these, just going to be doing a really simple dinner of sausages. Sorry, you can hear my kids playing in the background. I'm just going to be doing some sausages, some potato wedges, and then making some creamy greens. So I'm going to be using the frozen petit pois and the frozen whole green beans. We're going to be mixing those together with some garlic, some soft cheese, and then we're going to be serving that alongside our sausages and potato wedges, just as a really simple dinner, but just like little tweaks. I like taking basic dinners and just adjusting them slightly, just giving them a little bit of pizzazz and just making them a little bit more interesting. So yeah, sausages with potato wedges, which is just such a classic in this house for summer, spring dinners, like for hot weather dinners. And then we're just going to make some creamy greens to go alongside it. So yeah, guys, that is our first sort of dinner and also our first lot of shopping. I'm going to pop this away, then we're going to dive into the chilled stuff. For our meat options this week, I've got a pack of 10 smoked back bacon rashers. I've got a pack of Summer Grill by Asda 4 quarter-pounder beef burgers. I'm just going to be doing some basic burgers in buns with some French fries. And then I've got some breaded chicken goujons as well, like a really big pack of these. And these are going to be used for our chicken katsu salad dinner. If any of these dinners you love the sound of and you want to know how I'm making them, then definitely check out my Meals I Made This Week series. It's a series I do in conjunction with my weekly food shop hauls. At the beginning of every week, I'll upload a weekly food shop haul, and then at the end of the week, usually on a Sunday, I'll upload my Meals I Made This Week video, where I will break down 4 of the dinners that I've made throughout the week using everything I got on my shopping, and I'll break down the recipe, the method. I show you as I'm cooking what I'm making, and then I'll break down the cost per meal as well to feed me and the 3 kids. So if you do like the sound of that, then definitely check that out. I normally show 4 dinners and 1 dessert in that video. But yeah, the chicken katsu salad is definitely going to be on that video. For packed lunch bits and pieces for the boys, I've got 2 packs of Wildlife tube yogurts. I've got a packet of mini pepperonis, a packet of Dairy strip cheese, and then a packet of 6 pork sausage rolls because they're going to their dad's for a couple of days this week, so I only need 3 days worth of packed lunches for the kids this week. As well as those bits, they'll also take some fruit. I have got a lot of fruit options this week. Ava's becoming obsessed with fruit and I'm really enjoying fruit at the moment. The boys love it too. So yeah, there's a lot of fruit this week, so they'll take some fruit along with their lunches as well. I've got a big pack of ripe and sweet strawberries. Absolutely love the look of these. They look so fresh. And I'm also going to be, as well as eating those throughout the week, I'm going to be using those in my dessert this week, which is angel trifle, or it's what I call angel trifle. But I'll tell you more about that later on. I've got a pack of red seedless grapes, some easy peel mandarins, a packet of bananas, there's 6 in here. I've got a packet of limes, and that's for a couple of my dinners this week, as well as drinks as well. And then I've got a packet of apples and a packet of pears, just for a bit more variation. And this will last us the entire week. I don't need to do a top up of any fruit or anything throughout the week. I tend to eat sort of like the grapes, the berries, things like that first, and then we'll sort of leave the apples and the pears more towards the end of the week because they do tend to last longer. But yeah, that's all our fruit options for this week. Got lots of potatoes this week. We've got some light and fluffy Maris Piper potatoes. This is a 2 kilo bag, and that's going to do for our sausage and potato wedges, and also potentially another dinner as well. I haven't quite decided yet. And then I've got some fluffy and golden large bacon potatoes. I tend to do jacket potatoes at least once a week at the moment, and this week I'm going to be doing jacket potatoes with a spicy dal on top. So dal is a lentil curry, but I'm going to be doing chickpeas in it as well, so it's going to be like a chickpea and lentil curry on top of our jacket potatoes, and it's absolutely scrummy. But yeah, that's the plan for the jacket potatoes this week. Now Ava is really loving her picky lunches at the moment. I always tend to pick up a couple of these packets from the Asda 2 for £3.50 range in their chilled section, just their little snacks. So we've got some roast chicken flavour bites, which she absolutely adores, and then also we've got 16 savoury mini eggs as well, which are basically like a Scotch egg but with like an egg mayonnaise filling. But they're absolutely scrummy, and Ava really loves them. So I normally tend to do that with some breadsticks or some fruit and veg and stuff like that, and some crispy bits, and just she has like a little picky lunch that she can pick out herself. But also she's really loving pasta at the moment, so I thought I'd get some broccoli as well, and I'm going to be making her some sort of cheesy pasta and broccoli lunches as well this week. So yeah, we've got some little variations for her lunches this week, but I'm starting to really learn what to cook for her lunches that she's going to absolutely devour and make my life easier as well. And to help me out with those broccoli cheese lunches, I've got some Primula cheese and chives. Now I absolutely love the Primula cheese and ham. I haven't tried the cheese and chive one before, but I thought it'd be really good to try out. So I tend to just cook the pasta and squeeze this over, mix it all up, and it makes a like creamy cheesy sauce where it melts a little bit. So I'm just going to be cooking some pasta, boiling the broccoli alongside it in the same pan, and then squeezing this in and stirring it around. And then that's a really quick and easy healthy lunch for Ava. And then I've also got some mature white cheddar cheese that Ava absolutely adores. She loves it grated, but who doesn't? So I needed to top up some cheese in the house. Then I've also got some original Philadelphia as well. I do tend to go for Asda's own brand of cream cheese normally, but in their rollback at the moment, Philadelphia is actually about 30p cheaper than Asda's own brand at the moment. I think it was £1.16 for this pot, whereas the Asda one was £1.43, I believe. So yeah, about 30p cheaper, so that's why I've picked up some Philadelphia. Normally that's a lot more expensive, and I tend to go for the Asda own brand. So the Philadelphia I'm going to use for our creamy greens to go alongside our sausages and our potato wedges for that meal, but I'll use it on other things as well. I love Philadelphia on crackers and toast as well. For salad options this week, I've got some crunchy and juicy cherry tomatoes, got some cucumber, and for our chicken katsu salad I've got some mild and tender mixed baby leaf, which I absolutely adore. Going to be grating some carrots into that as well, and I've got a pack of mange too as well, so we're going to be using mange too in that salad, and the other carrots will be cut into like carrot sticks and stuff, and the boys will take them for their lunches as well. Got a couple more bits and pieces. I've got some sweet and warming fresh ginger. That's going to be used for our chili kale fried rice dinner. Again, that's why I've got a big bag of curly kale as well. Then I've got some coriander to go on a few dinners, and then some spring onions as well to use in a couple of dinners. I decided to get some more of these fruit juices because I absolutely love the ones I got last week. Last week I got the pineapple and the cherry. These are in the Asda's 2 for £3.48. £3.48? Yeah, that's right. These are in their chilled fruit juice special offer at the moment. So last week I got pineapple and cherry, and this week I've got pineapple juice and apple and mango juice. Me and the kids absolutely love these. My mum really liked them as well. But yeah, I absolutely love these this week, so I had to get them again. And then last up for our chilled section, I've got a 6 pint of whole milk and 6 medium eggs. I'm gonna get all of this put away now, guys, and then I'll be back for non-food items and cupboard bits. I've got 3 items that are not food this week. I've got a Harpic bleach. This is the Stacey Solomon Serene Sunset collection. So I just got a bottle of bleach because I needed it for the loo. And then I've got a pack of maternity disposable breast pads. I don't use these anywhere near as much as I used to, but I do need to top up. And then I've got a jumbo pack of Little Angels nappies. These are size 6. It comes with 54 nappies and it's $4.99. Absolutely love the Asda's nappies. I've used them ever since Ava was born. I also used them for the boys when they were little as well. So yeah, absolutely adore these nappies, and yeah, that's my non-food item bits for this week. Now for the infamous bread aisle. Like, the carbs in my life are just everything. I've got these Baker Street 4 mega seeded burger buns. I love burger buns that have sesame seeds on them. I'm obsessed. So yeah, these are to go with our quarter pounders this week. I'm just going to be serving them with some French fries and a little bit of salad on the side. I've then got some plain Scotch pancakes. These are 68p. Ava absolutely loves them, and so do I, for our breakfast. Then got 9-pack of Warburton's crumpets as well. You guys know, like, these 2 items are always on my shopping. So 9 Warburton's crumpets, and then Asda soft white toasty fixed slice bread. Absolutely love that. I really fancy some cheese toasties this week, so the toasty sandwich machine is going to be making a reappearance. Got a top up of crisps this week. The boys, I asked them what they wanted for their lunches, for their crisps to go with their lunches. They wanted the roast beef Monster Munch and the tangy cheese Doritos. So these 2 multi-packs were in the 2 for £3.25, I believe, at Asda. So yeah, I got them their crisps for their lunches. And then when I was searching Doritos, I found these 2, and oh my gosh, I had to get them. This is what I'm talking about, that I always pick up little treats and bits and pieces. I am quite strict on myself when I'm shopping, but when I see stuff like this that I really, really want to try, I don't tend to hold back. But I probably could have done my shopping for more around the 80 mark, but I've definitely spent a few quid on getting these little bits and pieces and these little treats. So Doritos have 2 new flavours out in Asda at the moment. I don't know if they're exclusive to Asda, but I haven't seen them anywhere else. I picked up the Zingy Vinegar Blast. That is a tongue tie and a half. And they also have like a sweet tangy barbecue as well. Or maybe I'll try it another day, but I really wanted to try the vinegar ones. And then I found Doritos Zesty Lime. They used to have these ages ago. I think they were called like Hint of Lime or something back in the day when they were last out. I haven't found these in the longest time, and they are my favourite crisp ever. Like, I absolutely adore the lime Doritos, and I haven't been able to find them in ages. Finally seen them come back into Asda, and I was like, I need these now. This is the first week. I probably search Doritos every single week, and this is the first week that I've seen them in Asda again. And it says on it that it's made to dip or load. So you can just eat them as you normally would, or they have like the cutting mark along the top of the packet where you can actually cut it, put loads of toppings in, and eat them as like loaded tortilla chips out of the bag. I love that idea, but this first pack is just going to be getting demolished, and I might have to pick up another one of these next week, and also the barbecue Doritos to try as well. And maybe I'll make like a loaded tortilla chip lunch or something like that. But oh my gosh, so excited for these. I couldn't resist. I had to get myself some Doritos. Probably spent about 4 quid on them 2 packets. I will take the blow. I feel like it's worth it for me. For tinned items this week, I've got 2 tins of chopped tomatoes because I needed some chopped tomatoes. And I've got some chickpeas as well to make our dal for our jacket potatoes this week. For pasta and rice this week, I picked up 2 packs of the whole grain microwave rice by Asda, and these are like 60p each, super reasonable. And I got these to do our chili kale fried rice. I've then got some spaghetti because I used up all my spaghetti last week and I needed a little top up, so some spaghetti. And then this was a substitute actually, so I just ordered a normal 500g pack of fusilli, but that was out of stock, so they actually substituted it with the tricolour fusilli, which I'm not mad at. I think Ava will probably really enjoy eating this tricolour fusilli, so this is my only substitute on my shop this week, which I'm super happy about. A few little cooking ingredients that I needed. I've run out of oregano, so I needed some oregano. I use oregano on a weekly basis. I always mix it with some chopped tomatoes, then put it on sort of bread, so I grill some bread, pop some chopped tomatoes with oregano and then some grated cheese, and I make grilled pizzas, and it's such a quick and easy lunch. I also really love it for dinners as well, if you want to pop some like potato wedges, some salad. I might actually even do that for an extra dinner this week and make grilled pizzas because I've got loads of salad ingredients. And I'll have the other half of the bag of potatoes from where I'm doing the sausages and potato wedges, so I might even do some grilled pizzas as well. If you guys want to see that in a future meals I made this week video, let me know. I've also got some olive oil. I've also got some Sharwood's katsu curry sauce, and that's going to be used for our chicken katsu salad. So basically I'm going to be doing the chicken goujons with some salad on the side with the mange too and the lettuce and everything else like that, and then just serving it with some katsu curry sauce. Super easy, super yummy, and perfect in this warmer weather. And last but not least, guys, we've got some sweet treats. Now I picked these up because I was actually looking at like peanut butter chocolate, because I'm just obsessed with peanut butter chocolate at the moment, and I was actually looking at Reese's and things like that, but then I saw these Snickers creamy peanut butter bars, which have like a smooth peanut butter and then like a caramel with peanut pieces in it. These look unreal. I don't think they're new, but I've just never seen them before personally, so yeah, I absolutely had to grab these because I'm obsessed. The boys have so much candy and so many sweets in the house, but yeah, I'm just not a candy lover at the minute. I've just sort of gone off sweets, but I'm really into chocolate at the minute, so I've just picked that up for myself as like a little treat. And then for our dessert this week, guys, like I said, I'm going to be making angel trifle, which is sort of just what I've named it, but it's basically, I've got some Hartley strawberry jelly. We're going to be making some strawberry jelly, and we're going to be cutting up some of the fresh strawberries and popping that into our jelly as well. That then goes at the bottom of the glass. Then we pop some ready to serve custard into the middle of the glass, and then to top it off we make some strawberry angel delight, and then we put that on top as well. So yeah, it's just a little mini trifle of strawberry angel delight, custard and jelly, but it's so summery and it's so sweet and it's so delicious, and yeah, it's so easy to make and prepare. I just thought it'd be really nice sweet little trifle for me and the kids to have this week. I'm going to be showing you how I make that in the meals I made this week video anyway, if you wanted to check that out. But yeah, guys, that is everything that I got on my shopping. Let me just double check to see if my scan to win has been loaded yet. So yeah, my game's now loaded. I actually earned 75p already by completing a mission, so I've already had 75p earned from this shopping. Right, I've loaded the game. Let's press the thing and see what we've won. You've won 60p off your full shop. I had 60p again last week as well. Let me know, guys, if you've been doing scan to win as well. What have you won? Has anyone won the £6,000 yet? Let me know down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the sneak peek into the meals that I'm going to be making in my meals I made this week series. And yeah, guys, I think I did really well, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. Thank you again for watching, guys, and hopefully I will see you really, really soon for another video. Take care. Bye.